Hello, welcome to Velvet Roads. Today we are canning pears. Mabel and I have tried to bring everything that we need out here so that we can be outside while doing it. It's just a nice day out, so I would hate to be cooped up all the day long. So we've got some warm water here in a pitcher. I've got my sugar. I've got our jars set out here. We just started peeling some of the pears. So the plan is to peel them and then to kind of like cube them up, add the water, the sugar, and the cinnamon, and then put them going in the water bath canner. So let's get started. I core them first, cut and core them, and then I go back and I peel them. So that way I don't have to have them in the air for as long to turn brown. Which I got them all quartered. Now I'm just gonna go back with my peeler and peel them and then put them in my jar, which I already have water in here. I'm just slicing them in half and then kind of boom, done. But as you can see, it turns brown really fast, so I like to get it into that water before it starts turning brown. These pears are from my dad's house on the property that I grew up at. And for as long as I can remember, I've picked pears and eaten pears and canned pears. And so every year, every year that I'm able to pick them there, I just feel so thankful. Like this year, Obed was making fun of me because I'd go to pick an apple or a pear and I'd be like, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this blessing. Thank you for bearing your fruit. I was like talking to the tree and he was just like looking at me like I was crazy. But if our words carry life, why would I not want to bless that tree? Right? Maybe it will do better next year. if it feels loved. Anyways, I thought that was funny because like I just enjoy picking pears and apples and peaches and all the stuff, but especially at my dad's house because it just holds a lot of sentiment, like growing up at that property and then having my kids kind of grow up there, you know, at the early part of their lives, and being able to pick pears and apples there is just a very big blessing. And so I'm not going to take that for granted. So I have to make sure to use every one of these pears and apples that I pick to the best of our ability. We will eat them. We will share them. We will can them. And all the things. Curious to know how many of you have a yearly tradition like canning pears or picking at a specific spot every year, like going to one specific place. Leave it in the comments below if you have a similar situation where you go to the same spot every year and are just really thankful and full of gratitude. Now I'm going to drop 2 sticks of cinnamon in there. I'm going to do like 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar per jar. Boom. And then, since I got stuff all over my jar, I'm gonna wipe it off with a rag before I put the lids on. And then after that, I'm going to put the lids on. Finger tight. There you have it. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever I release a new video. I've got 6 jars in here. I'm going to load a 7th one, and then we will start the canning process. When I went to pick this jar up, that Mabel was filling up brand new out of the pack. Like, I've never used these jars. I just opened them today. This is a good reason to remember that just because they're new doesn't mean that they're gonna seal. As you can see, there's like a huge divot right there. There's no way that a lid would have sealed on there. So we're gonna transfer all of the contents of this jar into this jar and then get that canner going. I've got the canner all filled up. I'm gonna put the lid on it and turn the heat on. Let's make sure that our valve is on down here. All right, we're gonna bring that to a boil. As soon as it starts to boil, I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes, and then when that 5-minute timer is over, I'm gonna pull them out. And just shout out to Ruth Ann. I am trying this for the first time. I've done it with apples before this way, but I've never tried pears. So super excited to do this, and I'm hoping that they turn out good. They look so pretty. How sad would that be if this thing broke right now? Oh, they're so pretty. Here is what the end result looked like. They turned out so beautiful, and I will definitely be making quite a bit more of these as the season progresses. Until next time, thanks for joining, and hope to see you in the next one.